If you have been wondering what are in the Lumion Tutorial Masterclass, in this video, I'm going to be revealing what you learn inside the Lumion Tutorial Masterclass. First, after your payment, you'll be given access to this website. And once you log in, and preferably, I want you to log in with your system so that it will appear the way my own appear like this. Some people will log in with phone. You can log in with phone, but watching the video on phone will not be as comprehensive as watching the video on system. Okay, so I would love you to log in with your system. And once you log in like this is the way the course is arranged. You see, there are three modules. Module 1 is software installation. This is where you learn all about all the necessary software that you need to install on your system. Then module 2 is rendering and setup. Here you learn how to render and set up some things. Then the last module is 3D animation and walkthrough. Now, if you look at it, you see a small arrow that is pointing downward. If you click on that arrow, follow my cursor closely, you will be able to expand it. Okay, so now that I have expanded it, you will see a slider here. This is an introduction. All you need to do is to click on this introduction and it will open what is there. Okay, you'll be able to watch the video. This is the video here. It's a question of clicking on it and you watch the video. If you want to download it, I will show you how you can download it in the course. Good. Now the next one, this is the next video, latest Lumion Live Sync. You can click on it to see what is there, how to install Lumion, how to install Lumion part 2, how to install Lumion Live Sync on your computer, how to register Adobe Photoshop, how to download. Okay, then when you get to, you can collapse this. If you click on this arrow, you see that this arrow is pointing upward now. If you click on it, it will collapse that module. So if you want to go to module 2, which is rendering and setup, you expand it like this. The 1 is getting started with Lumion 10. The 2, fastest way to start a new project, how to navigate around in Lumion. The 4, how to apply material part 1. The 5, how to apply material part 2. The 6, the easiest way to place light in Lumion. The 7, how to export models from Revit to 3ds Max and to Lumion. The 8, using external custom material map in Lumion. Okay, then the 9, how to copy and render settings from one photo view to another photo view in Lumion. And the 10, how to produce realistic rendering in Lumion. The 11, how to produce my realistic rendering. The 11B, how to produce my realistic rendering. The 11C, how to produce my realistic rendering. You can see I really dealt with this realistic rendering. Okay, then the 12, post render production in Photoshop. And the 13 is how to load beautiful and modern cars into your model in Lumion. Okay, the 14, how to export model from Revit to Lumion. The 15, moving, scaling and deleting in Lumion. The 16, dealing with layers in Lumion. The 17, importing exterior and interior models to Lumion. Day 18, how to reproduce any color from anywhere into Lumion. Day 19, how to model ceiling spotlight in Revit and make it produce light in Lumion. Okay, then how to replace your file with different names in Lumion, how to place objects in mass in Lumion, how to apply 3D glass in Lumion the right way. Good. Okay, two ways you can save a lot of time in Lumion. Okay, then your material setting plus how to make your rendering sharp using material settings. That is all about that module. Then you can collapse that module and go to the next module. To go to the next module, which is 3D animation and walkthrough, click on this arrow and you will see how to produce walkthrough around the building. After animating camera, do this to avoid wasting your precious time in Lumion. Okay, then how to animate cars, part 1, how to animate camera and cars in Lumion, how to animate cars and make it make L turn in Lumion, how to animate car, how to animate human being in Lumion, how to animate gates and doors in Lumion. The new method I use to make my 3D sharper and brighter. Okay, easiest way to convert material from 3ds Max to Lumion material. How to move your building up in Lumion. How to make your interior look cool in Lumion rendering. So these are the videos that are currently in the Lumion Tutorial Masterclass, and that is not the end yet. From time to time, if there are need for a new video to be added, I will add. Let's talk about the bonuses. Apart from the video tutorials, you are going to be getting Lumion software. You get Lumion 10.32, you get Lumion 11, you also get Lumion 12.5. I will also send you my render setting, 2 of my best render settings. I will send it to you, and you'll also get my Lumion Live Sync. You'll be able to install it and have it in your Revit. So these are the bonuses you are going to be getting if you gain access during this time. Let me show you our WhatsApp support group. Okay, this is our WhatsApp support group. You can see these are some of the works that are posted by some of my students. You can see this one was posted by one of my students. These are conversations going on in our group. If I expand it, you will see that we currently have 69 members in this group. Okay, see the members of the group. I can expand it if I want. So once you make your payment, you will be added to that website and as well added to this group. All right, so I will leave the link to where you can gain access to the course in the description of this video. All right, see you in the course. Bye.